What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we are back with more Zombie Army 4 Dead War. This is level 7, all roads lead to hell. We're going to get all 17 of those collectibles. We're also going to get a bonus trophy achievement called Take Them Down Screaming. We got a good spot, a nice little recommendation for you. And of course, the trophy achievement for completing the level, All Roads Lead to Rome. So here we go. Not to confuse you, all roads lead to hell. Here we go. Quick reminder, we have quick links down below in the video description. That will help get you to all of those collectibles, especially if you're only missing one or perhaps one from a particular chapter. So keep in mind that we also have chapter ones there too. So drop down, and in our case, we're going to follow Tyler down to the end here. We're actually going to hang a right and go all the way down, and there's going to be comic page number 1. Next up is Zombie Hand number 1. It's not too far from here. Do want to give a quick shout out to old Jordan Woodward and Lord Shaxi, a couple of level designers over at Rebellion who have been kind enough to at least take notice of our videos on Twitter. So appreciate you guys, and of course thank you for creating amazing games such as this, and of course the the Sniper Elite series. Look at me, I keep messing those up. I always want to call Zombie Army Sniper Elite and vice versa. And hey, look at that, a nice little reference to George A. Romero by taking out that zombie hand on top of the shack at the top of the hill. Make sure you don't go in and use that regroup point. We're going to go down and around up to the right and find an upgrade kit. That's right. Now, hey, we're going to go ahead and hop into that little regrouping spot now. We have to actually activate a detonator, I believe it is. And once we do that, it actually, it's got to trigger it. And then it's going to say, wop, 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 wow. It's going to tell you the detonation cables need to be replaced. So Tyler's actually going to go make a run and do that while I kind of hang here. He was telling me, hey, watch right here, as this might be a good place to get, there's a trophy achievement for dropping a box on some zombies. But we go ahead and edit through that so we don't have to wait through all of the battles. And eventually we get to the top. I actually missed a couple of shots. Pay no attention to this. In fact, use the quick link. Right now, document 1. Go, go, go. No, I'm just kidding. Here in a second, we got another fade. There we are, out of here. Booyah, ka-chow. It's officially done. So we did survive the zombie horde. The detonation was complete, and we are able to continue with the level now. And basically here we get attacked by a couple of suiciders. We're able to run up and out where all that debris was blocking our path here. See, there's the regroup spot where the zombie hand was. Not sure why I'm so hell-bent on getting in there. I'm like, hey, don't we have to push this? Tyler's like, no, we already did, dude. We already did. In fact, Tyler pulls a nice little troll move on me later in the video, so be looking for that. But here we are. We're approaching kind of one of the final areas of the area. We have to clear it. And there is a flamer amongst a bunch of creepers and some others too, but we got it all done, and now we're on our way to the safe room, except for we're going to go grab a document on the way there. So up by the throne, hang a hard left, and in one of the small little tomb rooms, you should see a guy dead on the ground and a document right next to him. Pick it up before advancing, and then make your way to the safe room. All right, so 1 down, 3 to go. I do want to make note that we do have a trophy achievement coming up. It's a really good spot to do this. It is important that you have a takedown charged up, though. So hopefully, I don't know if you start the area or chapter with one or not, but you can see we got all 4 collectibles for the first area, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into the next one. Again, we have edited out most of the non-essential stuff, so all of the gameplay where we're just fighting, we figured you don't want to watch that, so we got rid of it. And of course, we got those quick links to help you get through and find whatever it is you need. Now, as we drop down into the new area here, you're going to see that there is a screamer. Now, if you are lucky enough to have your takedown charged up, and you're smarter than the buttons there, like which I was not, I could not get off that without jumping. It was kind of crazy. But here's a screamer. Now, the goal is to get up behind her, and I think it's her, but go ahead and get up behind the screamer, and then, of course, press the X or A button for takedown. Now, in our case, I was discovered, and I kind of just ran circles around her and eventually got the takedown button to pop up, and I got it. Now, don't worry, though. If you somehow get spotted like I did and you can't manage to get it there is another screamer right at the end of the hallway here, so you do have a second chance. And, of course, worst case scenario, you could always reload Chapter 2 of Level 7, which would start you off right here. So I just don't know if you're going to have a takedown when you do that or not. That's the real kicker. All right, moving right along, we got an upgrade kit right around the corner, so take out that second screamer, and then we got some zombies coming in at the end, but we're going to hang a, well, come on, Tyler, which way are we going? We're going to hang a right We got zombies coming in at all angles, and there are 3 valves we have to take out. We're going to hang a right and go up. We got to go through the swamp and then up and over. And this puppy should be sitting right here on the right-hand side. Or, well, wait, where? There, on the left-hand side. My bad. It's right there on the left. Go ahead and swoop it up. Cha-ching, cha-ching. And then we'll go ahead and drop back down, come back the way we came from. And, of course, like I said, there are the 3 valves, and it's kind of confusing. These tunnels are really tricky. But next, we're going to grab the comic page. So keep on with the keeping on. Go right through that 4-way intersection. Basically, it's left from where we started. Instead of going right to get the upgrade kit, we're going to go left and get the old comic page. Got a few guys in between here. Sorry about that delay. But on the right-hand side, after you hang, I guess, a right there, it should be sitting right on the little a piece of wood on a barrel. Now, if we continue down the way that we were going here, we're actually going to find ourselves in a spot where the zombie hand is up top, crawling around on a pipe. It's on one of those yellowish kind of pipes. So go through the water, trudge your way around, go to the right, and up top he should be there. Now, get ready for it. This is probably my worst shooting ever, but I got a little help here as old Big Head keeps getting right in the way of me. Yeah. What is that? What is that in my scope? I can't quite figure out. Is that a hat? Is that a face? Yep, it's Tyler. Nice guy, Tyler strikes again. So this goes on for quite a while, and out of all the times I wish I would have recorded his audio, he was giggling like you wouldn't believe. Like every time I had a good shot, 3 hours later, I finally decide to pull up in front of him, and I get lucky, and Federico is down, and we've got that zombie hand now. And I'm telling you, he is laughing like you wouldn't believe. Pretty good stuff. And special shout out to Tyler for dragging me through all of this. I know he had already gone through and got all the collectibles, so showing me where they are is pretty awesome. Appreciate that, and hopefully you guys do too. All right, this was kind of tricky. There was a chest up here, some ammo, a couple of grenades. We go ahead and loot it all the way, and then we go ahead and bounce out. Now, we realize that we actually made a wrong turn. We actually finished the level on accident and did not pick up the document. So we're going to go ahead and do that, so that's why there's an edit there and why Tyler just magically disappeared. So go back down from up in that chest area, take a right, follow the road all the way down, keep on with the keeping on, go to the lights, and up to the right, there should be a little bit of like a ramp. Go up that, and there should be a bunch of boxes, and booyaka shout. The document should be sitting there. Again, this is one of the more difficult levels just due to the fact that it's kind of dark. It's a series of tunnels, and most of the tunnels kind of look the same. So definitely crazy. Hopefully you made heads or tails out of all of this. And keep in mind, there is a little bit of a journey before we get to Chapter 3. As you can see, we still have to destroy the door valves. I thought about just editing all of this out. But I thought, you know what? For those who are not wanting to look, you guys could use the quick links or just skip ahead. It is only about a 2-minute run. And of course, you guys might need to know where these valves are. But good news is the game actually tells you where they are by having these giant yellow stars. And although these tunnels are kind of confusing to get through, I got faith that you can do it. Now, also good news, we only have one more full level of collectibles after this one before we get to the final level, which actually only has one section of collectibles. So we're basically in the home stretch. We got one more fullsy and then a little shorty. That's pretty sweet. All right, so Tyler nailed a couple. I think he got 2 of those, and I got 1 of them, or maybe I got 2 and he got 1. I was flapping so much I wasn't paying attention. But we're going to go ahead and make our way. We got to move through the catacombs, basically survive till we get to a certain point, couple of checkpoints. And then once we regroup at the altar, we have one more little battle royale before we get to go and run to the safe house. So no more collectibles here. Again, if you guys are in a hurry, I would recommend clicking that quick link for Chapter 3. But you can see here we edited out all of that. We have survived the zombie horde. Now we just need to get to the safe room. And once we get there, of course, we'll go ahead and look at the totals, make sure we got everything. And yes, there was a little bit of trickery. I had to mix up some, I had to use a different, basically, like I said, we messed up. We missed the document in our first run. So we finished it and only had 4. So I had to, and that's what that run was right there. You just saw the end of the first run, but I had to edit it out and add in the, anyways, you guys got it. You see it. Booyaka shout. Everything looks good here too. Although the score might have been back and forth. And hey, speaking of score, don't pay any attention to those kills. I had a phone call. Yeah, No. All right, here we go. Chapter 3. Let's go ahead and leave the safe house and head right up to a blood fountain. Now, again, just like all of the other levels, we're going to go ahead and edit out all the non-essential stuff. So the majority of the blood fountain battle has been removed. And now we're going to go ahead and swoop up the comic page. So off over behind kind of, well, actually, sorry, over to the left. It's kind of hard to orientate myself there because I don't know where you are. But off to the left-hand side of the blood fountain, there should be a little doorway into a room, and it should lead you right into the comic page. And here you can see this is where we drop down, where we got the ammo. And off to the right-hand side, we got a nice little path that takes us up to a regroup point. Soon as we get through that, the doors are going to open, and right up at the top of this column here is going to be the zombie hand. So go ahead and shoot that. Before you advance, I recommend, because you're going to have to kill a bunch of zombies to break the blood seal, which we've officially done. Once that seal has been broken, the timer begins, and you're going to want to run as fast as you can towards that yellow star, as there is a heroic action. And it's pretty simple. You got to go up a set of stairs, around a gate, and then actually you're going to see a guy being chased by a single zombie. Now, that's when playing on easy. And again, we recommend playing it on easy to get the collectibles and come back and play our co-op run on hard, as it'll just be easier with more peeps. Assuming you got guys that are good, right? So, all right, drop down into the next area. We're going to find ourselves trying to survive the zombie ambush. Lots of what appear to be resurrectors are going to come and try to chase us down, but we're going to not pay any attention to them. We're going to head down to the left side, climb up onto the boxes that have the white paint on them, and up around to the left should be a nice little spot with an upgrade kit waiting for you. Now drop back down and around, go across a makeshift bridge, and right next to some ammo should be the document. And let's see, we're going to follow Tyler up. We got a sniper up top, and okay, we've officially survived the zombie wave, and now we're going to go ahead and head to the safe room. So, we are out of here. Basically, that's it for the collectibles on this area, too. I kind of forgot to mention that, but yeah, so we got the heroic action taken care of, and all of the other collectibles done did, and we've officially made it to the safe house, and we is safe. All right, yeah, again, pay no attention to those numbers up there. Just look at the collectibles. I should have totally photoshopped that and made it look like I was the gooder one, but I was not. All right, moving right along, we got Chapter 4, and again, we've gone ahead and edited out all the non-essential stuff, and do have those quick links if you're in a hurry. Go ahead and drop down out of the safe house and hang a hard right, and you should see an upgrade kit chilling right there on some boxes. If we continue under here, on the far right, in another corner, should be the next document, which should wrap up all documents for this level. Next up, following this wall all the way around on some barrels, should be the comic page. So that was pretty quick and easy. And now if we could only get the, oh, look at that, the zombie hand up on some telephone wires up top. Look at Tyler trying to block me again. I saw that, nice guy. I saw that. All right, so next up, we got to ambush Hitler's horde. I do want to make note that all the collectibles for this level have been got, so you are good to go. If you are curious to see how the rest of this level goes, we're going to go ahead and finish it. We do edit out some of the non-essential stuff, but we do show you like the very end. So it's kind of like the pre-boss battle, boss battle. You know how games kind of like lead up to a final finale? This is kind of what that is. So a bunch of zombies, we took them all down. And now we have to go ahead and regroup and face Hitler, which there's actually more than one of them. So it should be Hitlers. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Just go ahead and make your way to the Golden Star. Of course, get some ammo before going too far. And we'll jump in and take on this, this evil entity that is Hitlers. As you can see, there's more than one. They all have, well, so technically, I think these are all just resurrectors, if I'm being honest. I'm sure some of you are like, wait, what? Brian, you don't know what you're talking about. So here he is. Here's the main Hitler. So I guess there's not really Hitlers, but there are more than one guys that we got to take down. And there he is, the man of the hour. We got to shoot all of the heads of the lower guys. And once they are all removed, we should have access to go ahead and shoot him. And then I think that ends it. It's really weird and quick how easy this was for being a preliminary boss battle. Look at that. We got it. So, Booyakashow. All roads lead to Rome. Trophy achievement has been earned for completing the level. And, of course, we got all of the collectibles whilst doing so. So, good job. Pat yourself on the back and get ready. We got one more full level before we go to the finale. So, hey, that's going to wrap it up for Zombie Army 4 Level 7. All roads lead to hell. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video useful, maybe a little bit entertaining too. And don't forget to drop a comment. Let us know that you what you enjoyed. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time. See ya.